The world of Super Mario has created dozens of stories, official and fan-made.
But what happens when an outsider to that universe steps into things to make them go exactly as they want?
One day, sometime after the events of Super Mario 64, the Mushroom Kingdom changed.
A pod from space crashed into the Earth, unveiling a man destined to save the world. After accidentally turning it into a cesspool of memes.
Whether or not you like SMG4 is up to your opinion, but one thing for certain is that it has a variety of vile villains. From a Paper Mario character so obsessed with waifu to a cardboard cutout taking shots at Super Mario Logan, there is no shortage of antagonists for Nintendo's dumber than usual plumber to take on.
The most deranged of which being a lunatic so hell-bent on creating the perfect show, he cut off his own head and replaced it with a television. This is Mr. Puzzles.
After watching every moving picture ever made, Mr. Puzzles settled on turning SMG4's web series into the greatest show ever made, because if you can make any shitpost of Bowser's Chicken Nuggets crate, you can do anything.
I did it once and I will do it again!
And here's when things get complicated. Mr. Puzzle is directly aware of the fourth wall to a point where he no longer wishes to satisfy the audience of SMG4 World, but rather us.
Too bad for him, our show exists, so he's gonna have to settle for second, am I right?
As much as I adore fans talking about my work, my show is far superior than anything you two dunderheads ever made. And despite that, you put me in a matchup against a guy only known for Mario's madness! Nonetheless, I'll be back whenever I receive my victory. Toodaloo!
Moving on, Mr. Puzzles has also been shown to be able to take control of the official SMG4 channel, trick the entire SMG4 cast into believing they were cowboys, manipulated 3 separate people to create 3 different arcs, and even succeeded in creating a 5-star program conquering the entire SMG4 universe.
Now, you may be asking yourself, how did he create things in the real world if his powers are regulated to the TV world? By turning the SMG4 world into a show, his powers in the TV world manifest into the SMG4 world. The better his ratings, the more his powers manifest into reality. And should he hit 5 stars, he gets creative control of their very lives.
And that he did. Mr. Puzzle is shown to directly interfere and manipulate technology, usually popping up as some sort of adware. He's also able to create anything of his choosing, whether it be the Eldritch keyboard that drives its user insane, or a giant fairground to lure the cast into a trap.
He can fast forward or rewind time as he wishes, create clones of himself, shapeshift his body, and change his size as he pleases. He can even brainwash and control anyone who gets trapped in his simulation, even characters normally resistant to mind control like Mario.
Mr. Puzzle's main weakness stems from his insanity. While he is cunning and manipulative, he has a short temper and will utterly lose his shit if anyone gets in the way of his perfect show. Not to mention is that without his digital abilities, he almost got killed by Mario in less than a minute. Combined with his powers being linked to his rating, it's a miracle he was able to achieve 5 stars at all.
Well, he did rig the website. All the more to show how intelligent Puzzles really is. The world of SMG4 should remain cautious, because Mr. Puzzles is not settling for second.
Does anybody remember Mario Party DS? Apparently Nintendo doesn't. After the Wii U eShop went down and getting snapped to Mario Party Superstars, the only real way to experience the game now is through sailing the 7 seas.
Unfortunately, a rogue developer by the name of Mammon foresaw this eventuality. After being told to piss off by the dev team, he snuck in a secret character with the sole purpose of stalking any player who dared pirate his game. This is DJ Hallyboo.
After attempting to commit toaster bath, Mammon found himself in the world of Super Mario and realized he had bridged the gap between fiction and non-fiction, allowing Hallyboo to exact revenge exactly as he needed.
As the host of Mario Party DS, Hallyboo has a wide variety of body tricks to pull from his hat, which is also alive and named Digbot. He can grow its size and will, summon objects out of nowhere, and sing so majestically, it literally brings the house down.
And as the host, he is responsible for creating the minigames in the first place, implying he can take control of tides, the weather, and even the stars.
More importantly, he can even mess with the fourth wall, traveling through the code of Mario Party DS like a virus. He's even traveled to other YouTube videos to stop Yoshi from committing tax fraud.
Hallyboo is usually relegated to the world of Mario Party. However, Mammon's death granted a mysterious device which only Hallyboo has the key to, which lets him travel to the real world as he pleases.
And his powers come with him. From phasing through objects, teleportation, and even negating damage, he has access to all of the gadgets from Mario Party DS.
From a Goom Call that summon hordes of Goombas to straight up rifles, Hallyboo has access to all the abilities and even the characters used in the game. Not to mention he directly works with law enforcement from local police districts to the actual FBI.
Fortunately for us, Hallyboo's existence went largely unnoticed until a man named Joey Perleoni decided posting videos of the anti-piracy measures. In response, Hallyboo broke into the real world and trapped him in the game. And if that's not bad enough, Joey is now forced to live out the entirety of Mario Party DS for the rest of eternity.
You know what they say, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. Even though I don't think piracy is a crime that warrants fate worse than death, that's just me, but hey, who do I know?
Just a little more, and I will achieve that coveted 5-star rating!
Here I come! Sinner!
My sincerest, how would you like to win a brand new piano?
Looks like you didn't learn your lesson, Mr. Puzzles. How about a minigame? Custables! Ha ha ha!
How wonderful, how wonderful! My ratings are soaring! The audience loves a good crossover episode!
Ratings? Is this what it's all about to you? You stole my game, and piracy is no
Well, that was dramatic.
Ha ha ha! I'm going to kill you!
Who do you think you are? This is my show. You will not get in the way of my perfection.
Criminals like you will never be perfect. Goodbye, Mr. Puzzles. It seems your demo trial has finished! Ha ha ha!
So are you gonna leave now, or?
With reality warping abilities of his own and fourth wall manipulation, Mr. Puzzles could very well put up a fight. Hell, considering the fact that both Anti-Piracy and Voices shows are canon in SMG4, it's possible Mr. Puzzles is very aware of this kind of stuff.
Unfortunately, this knowledge wouldn't provide Puzzles a good way to effectively take down Hallyboo. Puzzles require good ratings to keep his powers in check, so while Hallyboo can theoretically boost him, his meddling with the show would likely mean that the ratings would go down, similar to how it did with Mario ruining the show.
There's 3 layers to this. There's the TV world, the Mario world, and then our world. In the TV world, there's a good chance that Hallyboo could be brainwashed and taken under Puzzle's control. But since both characters live in the Mario world, the Puzzles is gonna have no way in hell getting Hallyboo to enter, at least willingly.
Not to mention that Hallyboo's fourth wall capabilities far exceed Mr. Puzzles. While Mr. Puzzles has messed with the fourth wall and lets many characters like Maggie have interacted with the real world, he's never been shown to be able to explicitly leave fiction entirely the way we see Hallyboo do. And even if he could, his powers would not come with him as they rely being within a universe that's a show he controls.
While Puzzles is manipulative and has tricked people way more intelligent than him, he also needed careful planning, setup, and tons of tools. In the heat of the moment, he is frequently shown getting his ass beat, even with a full 5 stars. Combine that with the fact that Hallyboo resides in every copy of Mario Party DS's code, Hallyboo can't really be killed by Puzzles unless Puzzles actually got rid of every version of Mario Party DS's code on the internet, which is downright impossible.
You were destined to fail, just like Luigi!